Welcome to English News of Bình Phước Television, and with you now following are the headlines for today. 45 years of Phu Rieng Rubber Company celebrated. 5-year implementation of policies for agricultural cooperative promotion. Party leaders of Vietnam, Cambodia, and Laos hold high-level meeting. Prime Minister attends summits between ASEAN and partners. Being one of the first rubber companies within the Vietnam Rubber Group to receive sustainable forest management certification under national and international standards, and completing the issuance of sustainable forest management certificates for uneligible areas on a total of over 17,300 hectares, and train of custody certificates under PEFC COC standards for two processing plants count among the outstanding achievements of the Phu Rieng Rubber one-member company limited in its 45 years of operations.
In the 45 years since its founding, the company's production and business performance have continually developed, affirming its role and position in the development of the Vietnam Rubber Group and also Bình Phước Province. From 2001 to 2022, productivity at its rubber plantations rose nearly 2.2-fold. The company has been in the group's 2-ton club for 16 consecutive years and in the top 100 sustainable development enterprises in Vietnam for 4 consecutive years. Facing increasing demand in the market, the company has focused on innovation and the effective application of quality and environmental management systems under ISO 9001 and ISO 14001 standards. Since 2019, it has been certified by the Vietnam Chamber of Commerce and Industry as one of the top 100 sustainable development enterprises in Vietnam for 4 consecutive years.
The People's Committee of Bình Phước Province recently held a conference to review 5 years of implementing policies for promoting local agricultural cooperatives.
As the implementation unit, the Provincial Department of Agriculture and Rural Development has coordinated with departments, branches, districts, towns and cities to approve 29 agricultural product value chains with more than 28 billion dong distributed to 5 projects. Of these, 1.9 billion dong was sourced from the state budget, while more than 26 billion dong was reciprocal capital from projects members. Presentations at the conference focused on clarifying the difficulties and obstacles in the process of implementing policies for promoting cooperation in agricultural production, looking at the role of cooperation in local agricultural production, and proposing solutions for future implementation. Addressing the conference, Vice Chairman of the Bình Phước Provincial People's Committee Huỳnh Anh Minh suggested that it is necessary to boost popularization of building value chains and agricultural production links. Sectors and localities need to pay attention to allocating sufficient resources and creating conditions for units, businesses, and cooperatives to establish and utilize links.
A special art performance entitled Homeland Melody was held in Bình Phước to mark Vietnam Music Day on September 3rd. The program made a strong impression on audience members, with performances imbued with the cultural identity of ethnic minority groups.
Bình Phước is home to 41 ethnic minority groups, each of which features its own cultural identity. During the art program, audience members immersed themselves in resounding gong rhythms of the Satian people, folk melodies of other ethnic minority groups, and traditional art forms such as chao, tan singing, love duets, and don ca tai tu, amateur music. They also had the chance to enjoy the solo performances on the piano, saxophone, and Hmong ethnic minority flute, as well as songs about their hometown of Bình Phước Province. The arts program not only introduced compositions about Bình Phước, but also promoted traditional music from around the province.
Party leaders of Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia had a meeting on September 6th. See more in the following report.
General Secretary of the Communist Party Vietnam Nguyễn Phú Trọng, President of the Cambodian People's Party Samdech Techo Hun Sen, and General Secretary of the Lao People's Revolutionary Party and President of Laos Thongloun Sisoulith had a high-level meeting in Hanoi on September 6. The meeting was a significant event aimed at further strengthening relations among the parties and people of the three countries. The leaders agreed that in the current context, the three parties and the three countries need to intensify solidarity, coordination, and mutual support. They will continue viewing the parties' relations as the core and direction for overall ties among the countries and consolidate the pillar of defense and security cooperation. The aim is to increase collaboration in external affairs, make breakthroughs in economic links, boost cooperation in culture, education, science, and technology.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính is in Indonesia to attend the 43rd ASEAN Summit and related meetings. See his activities on September 6 in the following report.
Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh attended summits between ASEAN and its partners, China, the Republic of Korea and Japan, in Jakarta on September 6. At the 26th ASEAN-China Summit, the sides reported that two-way trade hit a new record of $722 billion, saying China has become the grouping's biggest trade partner for 14 consecutive years. In his remarks, Prime Minister Chin highlighted the reciprocal relationship between ASEAN and China, and expressed his hope that they will become one of the most important comprehensive strategic partners of each other, for peace, cooperation, and development. Speaking at the 24th ASEAN the Republic of Korea Summit, Chin affirmed that their strategic partnership and comprehensive cooperation have been further strengthened, and lauded the Korea-ASEAN Solidarity Initiative by the Republic of Korea to advance the relationship. The Prime Minister thanked countries for their support to the initiative of ASEAN the Republic of Korea Day slated for November in Vietnam. At the 26th ASEAN-Japan Summit, leaders approved a joint statement on the establishment of the ASEAN-Japan Comprehensive Strategic Partnership, vowed to coordinate closely on the ASEAN-Japan Commemorative Summit in Tokyo this December. Speaking at the summit, Prime Minister Chin pledged that, as an active member of ASEAN and an extensive strategic partner of Japan, Vietnam will make every effort to contribute to deepening the ASEAN-Japan relations.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính has asked ministry and localities to speed up the progress of national important transport projects. Let's take a look.
In an official dispatch issued on September 3, the Prime Minister said the government and steering boards for national projects have given directions to remove difficulties and obstacles, speed up the progress of key transport projects, especially expressway projects nationwide. Investors, contractors and consulting units have actively worked even during holidays. Thus up to now, the country has about 1,830 kilometers of expressways in use. The remaining sections of the East and North-South Expressway, ring roads of Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh City and expressways connecting the Northwestern, Central Highlands, Southwestern and Mekong Delta regions are being actively built, he said. To have about 3,000 kilometers of expressways by 2025 and 5,000 kilometers of expressways by 2030 as planned, the Prime Minister requested concerned agencies and local authorities at all levels to exert more efforts and accelerate construction progress, so as to put into operation the projects on schedule. The Government Office will regularly monitor and inspect the implementation of the official dispatch, and report to the Prime Minister monthly.
The State Bank of Vietnam, or SBV, has forecast that loan interest rates will continue to fall in line with commitments by commercial banks to lower their rates.
According to the central bank, many monetary and credit policies have been issued in recent times, while solutions to help businesses, especially small and medium-sized enterprises, access capital are being widely implemented. Thanks to such efforts, lending interest rates in the market have continued downwards, as the ability of businesses and individuals to access capital has increased. The ceiling interest rate on short-term loans in priority sectors, including for SMEs, is now 4% per annum. The SBV has also proposed specific credit programs to relevant ministries and agencies, which are expected to apply to a number of industries and fields. These programs include many preferential mechanisms relating to interest rates, collateral, and debt settlement. The central bank has adjusted operating interest rates 4 times this year.
That was 10 minutes of BPTV News. To watch the news again, you can download BPTV Go or visit our website and YouTube channel. Thanks for staying with us and see you next time.